Zero conditional. On this subject, we're going to study the grammar zero conditional, as well as using the vocabulary for people and nature and recycling. We use the grammar zero conditionals for things that are always true. For example, if we recycle glass, we reduce waste. If the sun shines, solar panels produce energy. If we plant more trees, the air becomes cleaner. If people use less plastic, animals live longer. If the weather is dry, wildfires spread quickly. If we save water, we protect the environment. If people walk instead of driving, the air quality improves. You can write the zero conditionals in two different ways. First, the condition, then a comma, and then the result. The condition starts with if or when, and you use a comma before the result. For example, if I cry, I get a headache. When you hit ice, it melts. If he studies, he gets good grades. On the other hand, we have result condition. You don't need a comma, and the condition is written after the result. For example, I get a headache if I cry. Ice melts when you hit it. He gets good grades if he studies. What about when you want to say no? You can say no on the condition, on the result, or both. For example, if you do not exercise, you gain weight. You lose 1 mark if you are not on time. When I don't study, I don't do well on tests. For questions, there are two ways to create questions. Condition, comma, result. If you must work, do you wake up early? If you hit ice, does it melt? If he studies, does he get good grades? And we have result condition. Do you wake up early if you must work? Does ice melt when you hit it? Does he get good grades if he studies? Now we're going to practice. If the temperature drops below freezing, what happens to the water? It evaporates, freezes, or boils. If people recycle paper, what do they help save? Animals, trees, or oceans? If it rains heavily, what can occur? Floods, earthquakes, or droughts? If we throw plastic in the ocean, what happens? Marine animals eat it, the water becomes cleaner, or it disappears immediately. Now we're going to read this text and then we're going to answer some questions. Recycling. When we recycle materials like paper, plastic, and glass, we reduce waste and protect the environment. For example, if we recycle 1 ton of paper, we save 17 trees. Recycling also uses less energy than producing new materials. If everyone recycles regularly, the world becomes a cleaner and healthier place to live. Now let's answer. If we recycle 1 ton of paper, what do we save? Trees, animals, or energy? What happens if everyone recycles regularly? The world becomes cleaner, dirtier, or nothing happens. Why does recycling help the environment? Because it increases waste, it uses less energy than producing new materials, or it creates more plastic. That's it for today.